Welcome. My name is Aksa Noreen. I am the Virtual Content Specialist for Special Education ELA grades 3 to 5. The lesson focus today will be ELA Grade 4, Module 8, Day 5, Into Reading, Writing Opinion Essays. The title of this lesson, Argument, Opinion Essays. The focus statement, we should all try something new. The lesson objectives. Today, we will be developing reasons and finding evidence to support our opinions. The resource which I will be sharing with you will be utilized during the independent part of the lesson. During the independent part of the lesson, students are trying to find reasons to support their opinions. This resource will be especially helpful for our students with disabilities who need a way to organize their thoughts into writing. So let's get started. There's two platforms, resources, which I will be sharing with you today. They are the online platform Canva and also Google Slides, which we will integrate into this lesson. So what is Canva? Canva is a graphic design platform. It's used to create social media graphics, presentations, posters, documents, and other virtual content. The app includes templates for users to use. The platform is free to use. And what is Google Slides? If you are not already familiar with Google Slides is a presentation program included as part of the free web-based Google Docs editor suite offered by Google. It allows you to create presentations, or insert videos, audio, text, and do much more in order to make your presentation more enticing. So let's take a closer look. This is what the platform Canva looks like. You will have to go to canva.com and create an account. It is free to create an account. And once you have created an account, you will have access to all the different services that they offer. You can create presentations, posters, flyers, infographics, Instagram posts, anything you would like. They already have pre-made templates for you, or you can customize these templates to meet your needs. Now, my template, which I have utilized for this lesson, is a graphic organizer that allows students to organize their writing for an opinion piece. So you can try to search graphic organizers and you will come across the different graphic organizers. You can choose which ones you like. And like I said, you can customize these. So if there's something that you would like to change, you can go ahead and change it. So this is the graphic organizer, which I really liked for my students. Now, I want to change this instead of supporting claim 1, I want to change this to reason 1. Instead of supporting claim 2, I want to change this to reason 2. Instead of supporting claim 3, I want this to change to reason 3. Instead of a thesis statement, I want to make this opinion statement. And I'm fine with the conclusion. Now I like how this looks. Now I can download this and have a copy for my students. So I'm going to go up here and click the download. You can have different formats of how you can download it. You can download it as a PDF, you can download it as a video, or as a picture file, which is a PNG file or a JPEG file. I'm going to save it as a JPEG, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm saving it as that. So I'm going to download it. And it has been downloaded to my account, my downloads on my desktop. Now, how will I have students utilize this great graphic organizer when they're organizing their writing? Well, there's two options. If you have students in person, you can print a copy of this graphic organizer and have them complete it. But most of our students are remote and they need access to this graphic organizer and they need to be able to interact with it on a virtual platform. So how will we do this? Well, we will utilize Google Slides. Now, to be able to interact with this graphic organizer, you will have to go and create a slide presentation. So you will have to go into your Google Slides, go to slides.google.com and click on the blank to create a new slide presentation. So I already have a blank one open, so I'm going to go ahead and open this. Once you do that, you will have to embed this graphic organizer into one of the pages. So how do I do this? Well, remember, we've downloaded this as a picture. So we were going to set that as a background. How do I do that? Well, you will go to this link right here. I'm sorry, this tab right here. It says background, and I want to choose an image as my background. So I'm going to go into my files. I'm going to browse. And I know I have downloaded this hamburger graphic organizer. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to set it as my background. Now this looks great, but how do my students interact with this? How do they write on this? They're not able to add any text. As you see, I'm clicking, nothing's happening. Well, this is where you're going to have to embed text boxes into the different sections where you would like your students to add text. How do you do this? Let me show you. So you will have to go to the text box feature. You will have to create a text box wherever you want students to write. So I want students to write here. I want students to write right here. I want students to write right here. I want students to be able to write right here. I want students to be able to type right here. I want students to be able to type right here. Okay, there we go. So now I have all these text boxes where students can be able to write. Now, to make this easier for your students, because they might not be able to see the text boxes once they log in, you want to enter something so students know that they have to type here. So I would write in type here, make this font a little bit smaller, make it like a 10 size. So students know that there are text boxes in these areas and they will have to type here. So I'm going to type it wherever I have my text boxes so students know that there is an interactive text box here and they can type their information into these sections. Okay. So now students have access to this. I'm going to title this Opinion Essay Graphic Organizer. Now, how do I go about having my students interact with this? Well, you will have to go to this. Well, now you want to share this with your students. How do you go about sharing it? Well, you will have to go to this share button up here, and there's different options for you to share this document. You can share with individual students by adding their email addresses up here, or you can get a link. Now, be mindful, if you want students to edit this document, you will have to change these settings and make sure it is just editor and not viewer and commenter. And you will copy this link and send it to your students. Now, one thing I would like you to know is that if you're going to send them this link, you will have multiple students editing the same document. Now, there's two ways that you can go about resolving this issue. You can create multiple slides of this document and enter the students' names up here so they know exactly which document, which slide they have to go to. Or you can make a copy of this document enter the students' names and share that document with the students. The reason you want to do this is because you don't want all your students editing the same document. You want them to have a separate copy of the document to be able to edit it. So why use graphic organizers? Well, graphic organizers allows you to have your students organize their thoughts and ideas in an organized manner before translating those thoughts and ideas into essay format. This is especially helpful for our students with disabilities who need that extra support. Well, why use Canva? Well, Canva, as you've seen, it has a variety of templates that you can use for presentations, worksheets, or graphic organizers and make them more interactive for students. Why use Google Slides? Well, Google Slides is something that you can share with students and they're able to edit it and you are able to see these edits live. It is also especially helpful for our students who are learning virtually. They're able to interact with a graphic organizer or a worksheet, and the teacher is able to see their progress and make comments. Thank you so much for watching. This is Oxa Noreen logging off. Happy teaching.